Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of TEW 2020 WWE adjacent, another special video. It's time for the Slammy Awards, the end of season 1 Slammies. You've all voted. Thank you for voting. I think we got about near 50 responses, so that was great to see. Happy with that. Thank you all for voting, and now time to give out some Slammies to the deserving superstars after the end of an incredible season 1. Plenty of options available. I put suggestions in there for what I thought were some of the biggest in each category, but there was the other option, of course, if you had any specific ones you wanted to see. But let's just get into it, and we're going to start with the Slammy Award for the return of the year. Now, a lot of big returns happened in the year that's just gone by, and it's time to give out the first award tonight, honouring just that. And there were plenty of options for the Slammy Award. The 6 options I suggested were Dakota Kai's on NXT leading to Mania, Goldberg on SmackDown leading to Judgment Day, John Cena on SmackDown leading to Survivor Series, Kevin Owens on Raw leading to Survivor Series, Ronda Rousey at the Rumble, and The Rock leading to SummerSlam. And in the end, your winner of the Slammy Award for Return of the Year is The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson winning with about 40% of the vote in the end. He got 17, the runner-up John Cena got 15. But it is Dwayne The Rock Johnson who picks up the Slammy Award in the end. You know, another trophy for Dwayne's collection. I'm sure he'll love that. Let's just get into it. And where is it? What is this? This is his return of the year. There's the award. Here you go. I made the awards, so they can all have something. And we're going to also the champion. And we're going to give it to, where is he? The Rock. Replace, save, return of the year is The Rock. Right up there with his WWE titles, you have to assume, in honour of how much he's going to love that, as the first Slammy of the evening is handed out. And now, moving on to the next Slammy Award, after return of the year, a big superstar coming back. Let's do some big superstars who showed up for the first time. It's time for the Slammy Award for debut of the year. A lot of big names did show up in season 1 and made big impacts, but who had the best debut? The 7 suggestions I put forward were Carmelo Hayes, NXT North American champ, we gotta love that. Dominic Mysterio making his in-ring debut, becoming number 1 contender, and then his second match for the Cruiserweight title at SummerSlam. Jade Cargill at the Rumble, got 4 or so eliminations, I think, did really well. Leon Ruffs at SummerSlam, winning the tag titles in his debut. MJF at WrestleMania, winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale in his debut. Portela Muerte debuting, taking out Charlotte, and then a debut match, beating Charlotte in the Buried Alive match. And Spanish Fly, of course, on their debut on SmackDown, post-bragging rights, winning the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. So many great debuts to choose from. And in the end, the Slammy Award for Debut of the Year goes to MJF. The most recent one from just 2 episodes ago at WrestleMania 38 Night 1. MJF winning the Andre and now winning the Slammy Award for Debut of the Year with 60% of the vote. He really ran home with this. Second place, Jade Cargill got 13%, 6 votes to 27. So yeah, MJF really ran away with this, and it's MJF who picks up Debut of the Year. MJF, a big year yet to come for big man Maxwell, isn't there? Let's just go to Debut of the Year, also the champion, and replace with MJF. There he is, MJF. Slammy Award winner for Debut of the Year. You love to see it. MJF and Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the Slammy Awards so far. And it's time to give out another one. And keeping on the theme of moments rather than people a little bit, the debut of MJF, the return of The Rock, let's go with the most shocking moment of the year. And this is a very, very tight one. The 7 suggestions I put forward were Dakota Kai returning to challenge Raquel Gonzalez leading to WrestleMania, Kyle O'Reilly surviving from number 1 to win the Royal Rumble, Kyle O'Reilly revealing he'll face Adam Cole at WrestleMania at Judgment Day, John Cena returning to save The Rock from the Usos leading to Survivor Series, Thaddeus Bullard beating Undertaker in a casket match to retire him at WrestleMania 37, Episode 1, The Rock acknowledging Roman Reigns as Tribal Chief in Episode 63, 2 episodes ago. And finally, Xavier Woods revealed as the Masked Man and costing Big E the Universal title at Armageddon. So many good options. And y'all have voted. And this is a very, very close one. Only one vote in it, but in the end, the winner for the most shocking moment of the year belongs to The Rock acknowledging Roman Reigns as the Tribal Chief. A shocking moment, it has to be said. In the end, getting 24% of the votes, 11 votes. In second place, joint second place with 10 votes, so only 1 vote difference between them. We had a tie between Thaddeus Bullard beating Undertaker in a casket match to retire him in episode 1, and Xavier was revealed as the Masked Man and costing Big E the Universal Championship in episode 46 Armageddon. All shocking moments. In the end, The Rock acknowledging Roman Reigns as Tribal Chief gets the award. And let's just jump over then to shocking moment of the year. And let's edit that title. And no, let's just alter the champion. And who gets this? The Rock? Because the shocking moment was him acknowledging? Yeah. You know, they kind of share it, but The Rock can have that great honour of another Slammy in his hands. For the most shocking moment of the year, The Rock acknowledging his cousin Roman Reigns as the tribal chief of the family. As now it's on to a bit of an individual award, and what we're going to go with. Go on then, let's go with Breakout Star of the Year. A lot of people did have big breakout years, it must be said, and it must be acknowledged. The 7 I picked specifically was Bianca Belair, in her first 12 months becoming a 2-time $1 million champion. In Bronson Reed in his first 6 months becoming a 1-time SmackDown Tag Team champion. Carmella Hayes, 6 months, 1-time North American champion. Isaiah Swerve Scott, 12 months, 1-time North American champion. Santos Escobar, 12 months, Cruiserweight Tag Team champion and the Cruiserweight Championship final within 1 month against Rey Mysterio, where he just came up short. Spanish Fly, of course, 6 months, SmackDown Tag Champs, winning in their debut as well. That's big. And finally, the suggestion I made was LA Knight, who in 4 months with the company ended up beating John Cena at WrestleMania 38. Lots of superstars made big impacts right from the off and had real breakout years ready to progress even further in the next year to come. But which superstar is picking up the award for Breakout Star of the Year? In the end, your winner of the Slammy Award for Breakout Star of the Year is LA Knight. 4 months beating John Cena at WrestleMania and winning this Slammy Award, the $1 million megastar, with 51% of the vote, over half the votes belonging to LA Knight. Second place runner-up was Bianca Belair with 22% of the votes. LA Knight getting 13 more votes than Edo, dominating this as LA Knight picks up the Slammy Award for Breakout Star of the Year, and I cannot argue with that. 4 months with the company, joining the Bullard brand, beating John Cena at WrestleMania. LA Knight, sure as hell, has had a great year, hasn't he? And here is his Slammy Award, the Breakout Star of the Year for the $1 million megastar LA Knight, ready to push on in Season 2 in the next year for even bigger and better things, having beaten John Cena, you have to imagine. As next Breakout Star of the Year is done, and now it is time for the Match of the Year. I'll go with Match of the Year before Rivalry of the Year. And the Match of the Year, so many great matches. I put forward 7 suggestions, largely banked on not just ratings, but also just on how I felt about them, to be honest with you. And the 7 I chose were Adam Cole and Kevin Owens at the Rumble for a 100, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly at WrestleMania for a 99, Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania for a 99, Big E and The Fiend at Halloween Havoc in a steel cage for a 98, Roman Reigns, The Rock at WrestleMania for a 98, Apollo Crews, Bronson Reed, Cena, Lee, Knight, and Samoa Joe in the Chamber at Elimination Chamber for a 93, and Brian Gargano on Raw for a 97. All great matches, and I don't know, maybe I should have expected it, but the highest rated match has won because the Slammy Award for Match of the Year belongs to Adam Cole versus Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble 2022. The as of now, only 100 rated match of the save so far. Both men put in incredible effort to put on an incredible match, so I can't really argue with them winning Match of the Year. 56% of the votes, dominated it really. Second highest rated match was Roman Reigns, The Rock at WrestleMania for a 98. And then in third was Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly at WrestleMania for a 99. All great matches, all doing really, really well. And you can't really argue with Adam Cole and Kevin Owens picking up this particular Slammy Award. So let's just go into it. Match of the Year belongs to, Adam Cole. Replace him, there you go. And then replace this one with Kevin Owens. Adam Cole and Kevin Owens, there you go. Your Match of the Year belongs to them. And who could argue with that, to be honest with you? The game says it was 100. I say it was a 100. It was an incredible match, and I can't deny him that award. Before it's time for the Rivalry of the Year. So many great rivalries have been and gone this past year. And this, right now, we're just going to... I suggested 7 of them. 7 of my personal favourites from... planning, booking, and doing them. The 7 I put forward were Adam Cole, Kevin Owens, of course, Angel Garza and Edge, Roman Reigns, The Rock, Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, Thaddeus Bullard, Keith Lee, Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston, and Karrion Kross vs. Chad Gable and Randy Orton. 6 from WrestleMania, because obviously you build up these feuds for WrestleMania to blow off. And also Karrion Kross versus Chad Gable and Randy Orton, a personal love of mine. Chad Gable winning the NXT title. How could I not? But in the end, the Slammy Award for Rivalry of the Year, just like Match of the Year, goes to Adam Cole versus Kevin Owens for, it was actually relatively close, 39% of the votes, 17 votes for it. Second place was Roman Reigns and The Rock with 9 votes, so yeah, it wasn't that close. It was close for second and third in that, I guess. In third came Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston in the New Day with 11% of the vote. But in the end, Adam Cole and Kevin Owens pick up another Slammy Award between the pair. Rivalry of the Year, All-Year Champions. Adam Cole, get him in there, and then get Big Kev in there as well. And look at them, best friends. They're not rivals, they're best friends. They're champs together. That's fun, isn't it? Oh my. As the Slammy Awards, we're just rolling through them, aren't they? And let's continue doing that with a special one, a personal preference of mine, Faction of the Year. A lot of big groups have popped up and shown real dominance throughout this year, and who is going to pick up the award for it? The 5 names I've put forward, the 5 main factions throughout this save so far, really. Legado, Andrade, Zelina Vega, Humberto Carrillo, and Santos Escobar, who had Cruiserweight Championship dominance across NXT for most of the year. The Bullard brand, of course, Thaddeus Bullard, Paul Heyman, Apollo Crews, LA Knight, Socrates Torres, Alfonso Boardman, and Cameron Grimes, who dominated SmackDown for a lot of the year. Undisputed Era, Cole, O'Reilly, Fish, and Strong. They were going so well, weren't they, before they broke, but still up for this award. The Bloodline, Reigns, Jimmy, Jay, Jacob, Naomi, and Nia. They've had, up and down year, but Roman Reigns in the end proving dominant over the Rocket Mania, so he's done well for himself. And of course, the Hurt Business, who, kind of milling around most of the year. They've gone for a bit of a change. Lashley, MVP, and Dawkins. They had Cedric and Ricochet, but they were kicked out for the newest members, Dio Madden, Ezra Judge, and Moose. As now, it's time for the Slammy Award for Faction of the Year, and it goes to my personal favourite too, the Bullard brand. I love the Bullard brand. I love Thaddeus Bullard, if you haven't noticed. And I'm glad to be celebrating the Bullard brand here with this award. 42% of the vote. Second place, the Undisputed Era had 30%. So it was, pretty tight, but in the end, it is the Bullard brand who pick up the win and pick up the Slammy Award in the process. Which does lead to one problem, though, actually. You can only have a maximum of 3 champs. So, who gets them? Thaddeus Bullard has to get one of them. And then... LA Knight. He had a good year. Spanish Fly did well. Can I give Paul Heyman a title? I can. No, I'll give it to the main 3 singles guys. Apollo Crews, Thaddeus Bullard, Apollo Crews, and... where is he? La Knight. There you go. The boys of the brand. Save that. Bullard brand are your faction of the year. And I have no arguments with that, honestly. But then from factions, scaling it down a little bit, to tag teams. For tag team of the year. A lot of amazing tag teams. The tag team titles have done really well, in my opinion. I've been happy with them, Hopefully be even better in the next season as well. Keep pushing, keep progressing. That's the goal and that's the aim. And the 7 suggestions I put forward as Tag Team of the Year are Breezango, your one-time Raw Tag Team Champs. Legado, your one-time Cruiserweight Tag Team Champs. Spanish Fly, your one-time SmackDown Tag Team Champs. Swords of Essex, your one-time Cruiserweight Tag Team Champs. Kelly Warriors, the one-time Raw Tag Team Champs. The Mysterios, the one-time Cruiserweight Tag Team Champs, and the Men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic winners. And the Usos, the one-time SmackDown Tag Team Champs. A lot of amazing tag teams, and in the end, you voted, and the Slammy Award for Tag Team of the Year goes to the Mysterios, the father and son, the Cruiserweight Tag Team Champs, your current and reigning, and the Men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic winners, with 40% of the vote picking up the award. I can't argue, Rey and Dom have had a nice year. Rey Mysterio as well, winning the Cruiserweight and Cruiserweight Tag Team titles this year, winning the Dusty Cup, titles with his son. Lovely year for him. Second place was the Celtic Warriors with 18%, but the Mysterios pick up the win for this Slammy. And so let's give it to him. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. There you are. Your current reigning Cruiserweight Tag Team Champs. And now your Slammy Award winning Tag Team of the Year. You love to see it. As now is into the main ones. And let's going to start with the Women's Superstar of the Year. 3 to go. Women's, men's and overall. And we're going to go with the women's first. And the women have had great years, haven't they? A lot of women have done really well this year. and the 7 I put forward, I could have done a lot more. There were names I didn't mention that easily could have been mentioned, but these are the 7 I put forward. I put forward Asuka, the one-time Women's World Champ, held it from Mania to SummerSlam. Becky Lynch, the one-time NXT Women's Champ, held it from SummerSlam to Halloween Havoc. I want to say Extreme Rules, I think it was. Yeah, that sounds about right. As well as she won the women's tag titles, current reigning one at Mania, and she won the women's the women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The inaugural winner was Charlotte Flair at Elimination Chamber. Bianca Belair, 2 times $1 million champion, holding it from Backlash to Halloween Havoc, and then winning it at Mania, current reigning. Charlotte Flair, Queen of the Ring winner, won it at Crown Jewel. 1-time Women's Tag Team Champs, current reigning, winning at Mania, and Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic with Becky Lynch. Ember Moon, Women's Money in the Bank winner, and then Women's World Champion, winning it at SummerSlam and holding it till Extreme Rules. Yep, that sounds about right. Rhea Ripley, 1-time Women's World Champ, held it from Backlash to Survivor Series, and the Women's WrestleMania Battle Royale winner just won that. And Sasha Banks, of course, the Blueprint, the Best, and the Boss, won it at Extreme Rules and held it till WrestleMania. A lot of women having a great year, but in the end, the woman who has picked up the Slammy Award for Women's Superstar of the Year is the man, Becky Lynch. With 38% of the vote, Becky Lynch gets the victory and wins the Slammy Award. She has had a good year, hasn't she? NXT Women's Champ, completing the accolade of winning all the women's tag titles, well, the singles ones at that, and then she can really complete the accolade of winning all the women's titles by winning the women's tag titles at Mania. Inaugural Dusty Cup winner as well. Great year. Second place was Rhea Ripley as well with 16%, but Becky Lynch and her 38% stormed home with the Female Superstar of the Year award, and let's just hand it to her. Becky Lynch is your Female Superstar of the Year. As now, it's the men's turn for the Slammy Award for Men's Superstar of the Year, the male superstar. The 7 names I put forward were Adam Cole, your 1-time WWE champion from Adam Cole, Money in the Bank winner, and 1-time WWE champion from SummerSlam through to WrestleMania. Angel Garza, WWE champion. Angel Garza, Defiant champion, held it from Mania till NXT, where we've had to vacate it because Defiant died and he got an NXT title match instead. Cruiserweight champion, he held it from SummerSlam 2020 till the NXT after WrestleMania 37. So, you can do the numbers on that one. That's like 6 or 8 months. Yeah? Yeah. 4. Yeah, 8 months. There you go. King of the Ring winner and WWE champion. He held it from SummerSlam to SummerSlam about, 10 minutes before Edge killed him and Adam Cole cashed in. But Angel Garza getting revenge at Edge and winning at Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania as well. Good year for him. Big E, 1-time Universal Champion, WrestleMania to Survivor Series. Chad Gable, a 1-time European Champion, but then changed it to United States title, so he was a 1-time United States Champion as well. Held it from Mania till Raw in June, I want to say. 1-time North American Champion, Extreme Rules till Survivor Series, and then 1-time NXT Champion, Survivor Series till now. Current reigning, beat Randy on a Mania. Great year for him. Edge, 1-time WWE Champion, WrestleMania to SummerSlam. Kyle O'Reilly, 1-time United States Champion, June-ish till November. Men's Royal Rumble winner from number 1, winning the whole damn thing, and current reigning WWE Champion as well. And finally, of course, everyone's favourite, Thaddeus Bullard, Intercontinental Champion from, November 2020 till November 2021, where he vacated it and become Universal Champion, and he held it from November 2021 till March, just lost it at Mania to Keith Lee. So many superstars have had a good year. Any of these guys could be a worthy winner for Superstar, Men's Superstar of the Year. But in the end, your winner of the Slammy Award for Men's Superstar of the Year is Angel Garza. I love Angel Garza. I'm happy for him. He had his WWE title moment, and you have to think, now that he's dealt with Edge and he got revenge in Hell in a Cell at Mania, his eyes are going to turn back to that WWE title sooner rather than later. One King in the Ring as well. Very happy for him. 36% of votes. Second place was Kyle O'Reilly, Royal Rumble winner and current WWE champion with 18% of the vote. And then in joint third was Adam Cole and Thaddeus Bullard with 16% respectively. Both had great years as well. Both just lost world titles at Mania. Yeah, no complaints, but it's Angel Garza who picks up the Male Superstar of the Year Slammy Award. So let's just hand this out to him. Where is he? There he is. Not Dawkins. Angel Garza. is your men's Superstar of the Year. I wasn't expecting that one, to be honest with you, of all the results, but I'm happy. I love Angel Garza. He's done a lot this year. Just had that big win over Edge. No complaints from me. As it's time for the final Slammy Award, the overall Superstar of the Year. Angel Garza was the men's Superstar and Becky Lynch was the female. But who will be the overall? The overall Superstar of the Year, the suggestions I put forward was just every name who was up for male and female Superstar of the Year. Who will pick up the Slammy in the end? God, how can I? I'll start with... Yeah, we'll do it like this. I'll start with third. In third place, joint, with... They all had 11% of the votes, was... Chad Gable, Kyle O'Reilly and Thaddeus Bullard, all getting 11% of the votes, and all coming in third for the overall Superstar of the Year. And in second place, with 16% of the vote, is Adam Cole. Adam Cole, baby, with 16% of the vote, is second for overall Superstar of the Year. But in the end, your winner of the overall Superstar of the Year Slammy Award is Angel Garza. 32% of the vote, double what second place Adam Cole got. The overall clear deserved winner, Angel Garza. What a year he's had. You know, I love him. I'm glad you're enjoying him as well, clearly, as he picks up the overall Superstar of the Year Slammy Award. As that is it for the Slammies. Let's just go over all the winners in full. Breakout Star of the Year, LA Knight. Debut of the Year was MJF. Faction of the Year, the Bullard Brand. Match of the Year, Cole and Owens. Rivalry of the Year, Cole and Owens. Return of the Year was The Rock. Shock and Moan of the Year, The Rock acknowledging Roman Reigns as a tribal chief. Tag Team of the Year, The Mysterios. Female Superstar of the Year, Becky Lynch. Male Superstar of the Year, Angel Garza. And the overall Superstar of the Year, Angel Garza. I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you for voting again. What do you think of these winners? Why don't you leave that down in the comments below? And whilst you're down there, like and subscribe for more. This time next week will be, you know, bearing something going really, really wrong. The Raw, NXT and SmackDowns after Mania. So please, if you're looking forward to those, then like and subscribe to see when those videos drop. And as always, I just want to say thank you for watching.